Of the morning, you guys. Welcome to the morning slide. Now, so I'm letting you know we're going to talk about a very touchy subject today, so buckle your boots, honey. We shall be talking about spirituality. That is on Facebook today. That caused a little bit of a uproar about religion, or you challenging someone's spirituality or their beliefs. It's going to get heated. It was about why is everyone saying grand rising instead of good morning all of a sudden? What is the tea with that? And the person who posted this status was like, it's annoying as hell. I agree with her, very much so. I replied to the status was, I agreed with her, and I don't like the fact that spirituality is on trend right now, and now everyone is a high priestess. Everybody it says Ashe and Grand Rising. Everyone's a goddess. Like, this shit is just, I mean, I'm not knocking nobody's spiritual journey, but at the same time, like, when it becomes commercialized, the real people that are really looking for guidance, trying to find self-belief, self-love, and a deeper connection with God and the universe, and is very serious about it. When they see so many people play with this shit, it really takes the authenticity from it. And it really kind of demeans and defames the true purpose of people trying to come to some type of self-understanding with the universe. Totally for everybody. Understanding as above, so below, universal law, becoming, have a deeper connection with nature. First and foremost with God, the creator. Like I said, God, creator of the universe, whatever it is that you want to call him, however it is that you recognize. That there's something bigger than just us, A lot of people's spiritual journeys do start from having something tragic happening in their life, heartbreak, some type of loss or something, where they're having to do that self-healing and have that personal connection. Because when you're going through something, truly mourning something, or you just trying to find that self-growth, you really can't look for that guidance from nowhere else. You have to deeply find that connection with God. That's when you start to really understand everything around you. And that's when you do get aligned and you see the difference in your life. So again, I'm not knocking nobody in their journey, but at the same time, I can recognize that this is becoming trendy. It's something popular to say. Everyone is Ashe, and it's for the people that are really doing this shit, really, really going through their spiritual growth, dark night of the soul, or whatever all of these terms is. Man, that's some hard shit. The hardest thing that you could ever do in this world. People be trying to fix relationships. They be trying to mend friendships, mend family relationships, and heal broken bonds. The hardest journey that you will ever have in your life is trying to look in that mirror and fix that person that is staring back at you. Trust that. People that are really, really going through this journey, and they understand what I'm saying, and they see so many fake ass people. Now, I'm not talking about people that I don't know. I'm talking about people that I personally know and that I've seen. You know what I'm saying? That that they're just saying, and they're hopping on trend. They're not, you know what I'm saying? People just say and do things and follow trend because it's popular. And just like I said in the comments, that's just like back in the day, how I don't know in your cities, but in my city, when I was in high school, everybody used to walk around with the Muslim scarves and stuff wrapped around their heads in the wintertime and things. And it was cool. It was a fashion trend at that time to wear the Muslim scarves until people always think I'm a different race than I am. I'm African American, I'm black. But someone really thought I was Muslim. That I was really Muslim, a practicing Muslim, and started talking to me about, I guess, Muslim faith and religion. I can't remember exactly what it was, but I just said to the guy, I was on the metro, I was like, oh no, I just got the scarf on. And the look of disgust on his face made me realize that shit ain't cool. It's no different than people walking around smoking weed and wearing the Rastafarian colors and got the dreads and stuff. All of these people, they're like these fake ass Rastafarians and stuff, and they just want to all of a sudden they want to claim Rastafarianism because they want to have an excuse to smoke weed. Oh, it's my religion, but you're not no practicing Rastafarian. You know, they live very ITIL clean lifestyles, and you know what I'm saying. So it can be very disrespectful to the people who full body experience and live that culture. It can come off very disrespectful to take someone's practicing faith and all of a sudden it's trendy. Truly don't understand the sacrifice and the struggle, and a lot of times the unpleasant experiences that people have went through that brought them to their stage of enlightenment and growth. Like if you don't understand the true journey of that, to see people just playing with it, it's very disrespectful. Because to pull yourself to go through that full phoenix moment, again, it's the hardest thing you will ever have to do in your life. People that have seriously gone through a lot of work, years of work to uplift themselves, and is still working on themselves. We're all still working on ourselves. But when they say Ashe, or they say Grand Rising, or they speak these languages that is familiar to their belief system and that culture, when they say that with meaning, with education. You know, it's not on fat, it's not for play, it's because they understand the meaning of stuff. You know what I'm saying? They went through the journey, and they say those terms with their heart. When they say Grand Rising, they mean Grand Rising. You know what I'm saying? So it's just annoying to me. Because it does seem like now all of a sudden, no one says good morning. Problem with people saying Grand Rising or good morning, but it's the... when everybody just wake up and just start doing, like, it's just... Again, it waters down, and it makes, because like when everybody starts doing it, and then it waters down the meaning of it, it becomes like some hogwash bullshit. So when people see someone say, oh, Grand Rising, or, you know, this and that, or blah, 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 they be like, oh, they go one of them spiritual motherfuckers. And then it put a negative condensation on people's... Do y'all understand what I'm saying? To look at this shit and think that this one of these little ignorant motherfuckers that all of a sudden want, like, again, like the popularity of, I'm gonna say witchcraft, you know. Seriously, this now it's cool to practice voodoo and all of it. And again, I'm not disrespecting nobody's belief. Like, I'm trying to tell y'all, there are people... This is not no joke. Like, these are people's real fucking religions. Y'all can't just be playing with shit just because a nigga broke up with you and you want him to come back. So now all of a sudden, y'all practicing voodoo and voodoo, and y'all are playing with shit y'all ain't got no business fucking with. Like, that is not something that should be the fuck on trend right now. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm serious. Please put some stars in the comment if y'all have got to this point and understand what I am saying. Like, I don't think that people's spirituality and ritualistic practices, like even Christianity, all of that stuff, being a Muslim, all of that, that is a ritualistic practice of faith. People waking up every day and praying and having that divine connection. You don't play with that. You don't play with that. And especially like everybody's like, oh, my ancestors this, my ancestors that, my ancestors this, my... But y'all, please make sure that y'all are contacting y'all ancestors just to show them that you love them. Just to show them that you appreciate them. You know? Now all of a sudden, everybody want to be so attached to the ancestors because you do something bad to me, my ancestors are going to get you. You don't know who I am. Y'all are doing some shit that I don't... That's why I don't like this shit. And now when I hear people use these verbiages, I gotta look and be like, okay, well, which one are you? Are you someone serious? or you one of these for play ass motherfuckers that I don't like. 100. I'm a very spiritual person, but I still walk around like a normal person. Like, just because you are developing yourself and coming into growth and enlightenment, that does not mean that you have to change your whole fucking life. Like, that's how people get washed into these cults and shit like that. They learn about one fucking thing, and all of a sudden they changing their life. They walking around in dashikis. They're fucking vegan, and to change your whole motherfucking life, your whole identity. You know what I'm saying? Because you want to connect to these words and like you want to seem authentic. Like, I swear, like, oh my gosh, bruh. And then in a couple of months, you back to being, okay, whatever. Or whatever. I've seen people do this with the Muslim faith. I've seen people do this shit with the Muslim faith. I've seen people do this with the Rastafarian faith. So, like, this shit isn't new. This shit isn't new. Do you know, especially men that claim to be Muslims because they want to live off of this whole principle, and Muslim belief, you can have as many wives as you want to. That's the only reason why y'all connect with being Muslims, because you want to be an adulterer? Like, y'all, like, we got to back away from the fuck shit and look at shit at a reality-based level, because, like, y'all going to stop playing with me with this bullshit. And, like, at the same time, like, I'm not here to judge anybody. I'm just here to speak motherfucking facts. And I'm not going to change how I feel for no fucking body. I'm going to speak my truth and how I feel about this shit, because I see this shit every fucking day. There are people that, regardless how they came to evolve and to be enlightened and be a better person and truly be on that self-love shit. Truly on that highly spiritual shit. Okay? Walking around here, I guess, feeling like they have to use a certain type of language to prove their spirituality to other people. Spiritual and, like, truly blessed and gifted people that I know act just like my crazy ass. What am I not? Because I'm spiritual, I'm not supposed to laugh. I'm not supposed to, like, be a normal fucking human being. You know, y'all think God loved me any less because I cuss up and say grand rising instead of good morning and walk around saying Ashe after every fucking sentence? You really think that that's going to make you more connected and divine? No. Like, no. You can tell people that when they really say that, and that's in their verbiage, you can tell by their spirit and their lifestyle. When they say that, they mean that, and they truly live that lifestyle. You see what I'm saying? I don't feel like I need to walk around and say that. That's just me. And I definitely don't want to. When I see shit become on trend, that's when the fuck I fall back. Now, mind you, like I said, I'm not no bandwagon type bitch. Like, I told you, even when they was doing the damn twin flame and all of that bullshit, there's been my whole journey since I've been doing videos on YouTube. I've always spoke out and said, I thought that was some bullshit. I'm not, no, like, I actually use my brain, bruh. I don't do shit because it's a fad and everybody else doing it and it seemed cool and it's what everybody else is saying. That y'all done sucked out all of the positivity and all of the true core of what we were trying to do. Because now it's a fad. Now it's a trend. Now everybody's saying it with no meaning or true justification of why they're saying it. Everybody just saying it because it seems cool and they want to post some pictures of Buddha and Lakshmi and shit on their fucking page and they don't even know who the fuck they are. Like, I'm need to have a mind of they fucking own. And I guess people won't really get how it feels until it's something that you've been doing, that you've been on, that you take seriously in your life. And even though it's something that you take seriously in your life, you not, like I said, I take my spirituality very serious, but I don't feel like I gotta walk around and change my complete identity just to prove to people I don't fucking know that I'm still gonna be fucking Reds. God loved me for that shit. Trust me. And he's working on me I feel like I need to work on my cussing. It's something I'm really struggling with, and I'm trying my best throughout this video not to curse, because I want you guys to hear me and not be turned off by my potty mouth. Do you understand? But that is something that God is working. It's a process. You know, you going through your spirituality process is a process. It ain't something that you just wake up and just because you broke up out of a relationship or you want to change your lifestyle or whatever, now all of a sudden, like, it's just this new wave of, like I said, if I seen more seriousness behind it from the majority versus it just coming off as a level that it's just a trendy thing to say or do right now, I wouldn't feel the way that I feel. But like I said, I don't walk around saying this shit because I don't want motherfuckers looking at me like, oh, there go one of them little fake ass spiritual motherfuckers. Because I'm serious. You don't know. You don't, bruh. Oh, I'ma digress. Truly don't understand. They look at spirituality as some type of hocus pocus, like people that choose to don't go to church and practice structured religion. Like that's how they look at this. So it's hard enough for people that truly don't understand to have to explain what spirituality is already. So that already within itself is an issue because people want to separate church, God, and spirituality. That shit is all the fucking same. The only difference is that I feel a lot of people do not feel the need to have to go to a building and pay tithes to have a connection with God in the universe. That to feel the Lord's blessing and to understand universal law, because all of this shit on this earth, even out in the galaxies, the other planets, all of this shit is his. All of it is his creation, you know? And it's just like when you buy a new video game or a new software, it comes with an instruction book, a manual, you know? People just don't understand. Life don't come with a physical structural instruction book or manual. It's in here. You ain't got to go to church. You don't have to have your parents to tell you that something is right or wrong for you to know what right or wrong is and what good or bad is. Intuitively, it's already embedded in you. Right? So, it's already a struggle with having to explain that when you say spirituality, it already has a bad connotation around it where people look at it in a negative way. So I really don't, we don't need nothing else. We don't need a group of people turning some shit into like a monetized fad to just popularize something and completely whitewash the understanding of what God is trying to do in our life. There is financial gain off of being a healer because everyone needs to be able to take care of themselves, buy food, be able to brush their teeth, wash their ass, and live in the safety confines of a house. Tell people that are doing this because they would do it for free. Half of the time, I don't even goddamn charge for what the hell I do. I really don't make no money off of what I do because that was not the purpose for me doing this shit for free. Because if y'all really think people are making, we're not these other big YouTubers where we bringing in $1,000 checks every month. This shit that we're doing is because our heart is in this. Our intentions are pure. You understand? Some of us. You can tell, like I said, you can tell the ones that are genuine, that are trying to help people, and you can tell people that are just doing this shit for fad and hustle. You know? And when you genuinely got people that are trying to help people, because I was where you was, baby. I was where you was. And I'm thankful to God that he grabbed me and directed me to the right, because I was already watching. I've been You know what I'm saying? I've been into astrology. I just never thought that I would be here where I am now. Thank God God put his hands on me and led me to someone that forced me to look at myself. Would have never happened. I would still be running around out here in toxic ass situations, not loving myself, chasing niggas that didn't love me because I had no idea of how divine and beautiful that the Lord made me and that I deserve better. Not only just in relationships, but in work, in family relationships, in business, all of that. It don't just help you, that growth, it don't just help you in one aspect of your life. It help you in everything. In every fucking thing. So this not some shit to play with to me. It's not no shit to play with. Because the people that would do it for free, the people that their payment is those emails with people like, I'm getting married now. Thank you, Reds. I done found a new job. I bought my house. Thank you for helping me. I was in such a bad place a few months ago. If I'd have never found your video, bitch, that's my payment. Understand the power and the principle of your spirituality, how it could help change your world and change your fucking life, bruh. There's no connection more important than your connection with God himself in this soil. This soil that we walk on. We need to cherish this. We need to cherish every fucking thing. But a lot of people don't understand that. They think the shit's for play. And that's why shit be happening the way it be happening in their life. Because they plan to fuck around, you know? And life ain't no fucking joke. Understand how things roll, or you gonna get rolled over. And that's just period. I feel it's blasphemous for people to play and make mockery, to make a trend or fad anybody's beliefs or religion. Especially something that's meant to help uplift and build people into a better person. You know, if you're not serious about it, like, cut that shit out. Because it's like you shitting on the very foundation of everybody that has put blood, sweat, and tears, hours of pure energy into helping not only you, but millions of other people understand how beautiful your life can be if you love yourself. Your life could be if you just have faith and believe in something bigger than yourself. You know? So, again, I'm not going to have the most popular opinion. And again, there's going to be some people that's going to feel some type of way by what I said. And I'm okay with it. I very much so, I very much stand on how I feel about this. And I've been saying this shit for a long time. I don't want anybody to feel personally attacked. If you say Grand Rising or Ashe or any of these little phrases, keep on saying it. As long as you're serious about it and it represents you and who you are, do that. You know what I'm saying? But just because I'm a spiritual person and my connection with God is like this, I don't feel the need that I got to walk around. Because y'all do that shit for other people. It more than yourself. You need to do that. And again, I just hope that there's more authenticity and true, transparent, that godly energy in people when I see them say that shit. And it's not just trend, but, you know, y'all popularize anything nowadays, you know. So, I mean, I'm glad that spirituality is becoming more popular, but I want it to be in a more positive way. Not a trend that y'all gonna love today and don't give a fuck about tomorrow. You feel me? Peace.